Have y'all ever been in a situation where y'all was so eager to win or so eager to accomplish what you wanted to accomplish that you don't trust God and try to take matters into your own hands? And most times you end up achieving what you was trying to achieve or temporarily winning. And here's why I say temporarily. Because when you do things your way and take matters into your own hands, you win in the moment. But let me show you how, through the character of Asa, when you do things God's way, one win sets you up and prepares you for the next win. And you ain't taking matters into your own hands and just gambling. Now, Asa in the Bible, he was a good king, y'all. He started off on fire for God like all of us do. You feel me? He even snatched his grandma, who was queen at the time, off the throne because she was into some idol worship, tore all her idols and high places and everything up, and initiated reformation to get the people back focused on doing things God's way. But somewhere along the line, he stopped living by faith and started living by sight. So the king of Israel at the time, he wanted to start war with Asa, who was the king of Judah. And instead of him trusting in God, let me show y'all what he did. 2 Chronicles chapter 16 verse 2 reads, "Then Asa brought out silver and gold out of the treasures of the house of the Lord and of the king's house, and sent to Ben-Hadad, king of Syria, that dwelt in Damascus, saying, There is a league between me and thee, as there was between my father and thy father. Behold, I have sent thee silver and gold. Go break thy league with Baasha, king of Israel, that he may depart from me." Then Ben-Hadad hearkened unto Asa and sent captains of armies against the cities of Israel, and they smote them. I'm gonna stop right there for the sake of time, y'all. But instead of Asa trusting God, as he did many times before, to give him the victory over the king of Israel, y'all know what he did? He went and hired the king of Syria to handle that business for him. He hired a hitman, y'all. By him taking matters into his own hands, y'all, it got him the little victory, but he ain't realized that if he would have done things God's way, that this win would have set him up for the next win. So that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Do not take matters into your own hands, because if you do it God's way, this win gonna already prepare you and set you up for the next win. Let me prove it to you. Jumping down to verse 7 in chapter 16, he is confronted by a prophet, which is referred to as a seer in certain places in the Old Testament. And it reads, "At that time, Hanani the seer came to Asa, king of Judah, and said to him, Because thou hast relied on the king of Syria and not relied on the Lord thy God, therefore the host of the king of Syria escaped out of thine hand." And what the prophet was basically trying to tell him is, God's plan was for you to not only defeat the king of Israel, but God's plan was for you to defeat the king of Israel, and through that defeat the king of Syria. But now, because you took matters into your own hands, you got one victory and forfeited yourself from winning multiple times. I don't know about y'all, but I would rather do things God's way instead of taking matters into my own hand and keep winning than to do things my way and win some and have to take some losses for the lack of trust in God. So if you want to win some and lose some, take matters into your own hands. But if you want to experience victory after victory, I need you to drop in the chat, "I'ma do things God's way."